welcome to Blind But Blended. It is winter and I am feeling all the deep shades today, so I want to walk you through this quick look that I love so much. So stay tuned and I'm going to show you how I got this. Hello and welcome back to Blind But Blended. My name is Shelly. Welcome. Yes, I was born with low vision and I'm considered to be legally blind, but I love makeup now and I love sharing my tips and tricks because I don't care who you are, how much you can see or can't see. I want you to fall in love with makeup too. So today it's like almost mid-January up here in Alberta, Canada. It's gonna be super cold this week, and like that goes along with that. My skin is paling out, the tan is gone, but something that I really love this time of year is bringing out some of those like deeper shades that maybe I don't wear in the summer. And I love to just have fun with the contrast of my more pale skin with like some popping really deep shades, kind of go with like the hair, all of those things. So that's what we are doing today. All right, so again, I'm gonna be using my Seint custom palette. I stole some of my favorite shades out of my larger palette today, and I just thought this is a beautiful look. I actually did this look the other day and I just loved it, got some compliments on it, so I was like, I'm gonna show you guys. And even if you just don't use these ones, it's still super fun to just play, try new things. The beauty of the cream makeup is you can add a couple of shades, like I'm gonna show you, okay? So don't worry. All right, so I already did all my makeup. Okay, I got everything on. I didn't do bronzer because I really wanted just the pop of my cheek shades. Look at how gorgeous those are. So we have Royal here and we have Black Cherry here. So these are both considered gloss. They're gloss cheek shades. So they look scary, but when you put them on, they're really not. And because they're cream, they're buildable. So don't ever be afraid of these. These are actually two super popular shades. One of my favorite, but I know I say that all the time because I've got lots of favorites. Okay, so we're gonna start with the cheek shades. We're gonna start with Royal. I am just putting my finger in there and I'm gonna do an ombre look, which means I'm gonna start at the bottom of my cheekbone and I'm going to touch the end and that with my ring finger, and then the makeup's on my middle finger, and I'm going to tap it up following that cheekbone, okay, just kind of on the face of the cheekbone, but I'm not going all the way up, okay? So again, this is buildable, so you make it as heavy or dark as you want. Okay, then I'm gonna take that same finger and I'm gonna go into Black Cherry, which is just this beautiful deep purple, but do you see, like that's not super crazy when I put it on my finger, okay? Whoops, I'm making a mess. All right, so now I'm gonna kind of start where I ended off with Royal. I'll just tap onto it and then I'll continue to follow up my cheekbone with Black Cherry to create that ombre look, okay? So let's do the other side here. So again, find the end of that cheekbone and then you can start one finger width up and then stop about halfway up the cheekbone there and then going in with the Black Cherry. Now this is actually a really fun concept that you can do with lots of shades. Honestly, I do ombre a lot. Sometimes I'll pull like a pink all the way down and then do a lighter pink under here to kind of give that sunburn look. So much fun. These cream blushes are so much fun. Okay, now I'm just gonna put the extra on my hand. I'm just going to use the blush end of my blush and bronzer brush. I did clean it, but it is stained from something I did the other day. That's okay. All right, and I'm just going to pat it in, just blending it in. So remember, if you haven't seen my other blind tutorials, because we have a hard time seeing whether it's blended, I like to do all the things. So I will go down, making sure, not way down, but I'm just thinking about the edge. Like if you close your eyes and you think of like an edge, I'm gonna blend it down so I don't have like harsh lines, right? And then I'm gonna blend up. Same concept. If you close your eyes and you think of where it was ended, you kind of just wanna blend it so that you have no harsh lines. And then you can feel free and go and do some swirls and just go up and down that cheekbone, okay? Okay, isn't that so freaking pretty? Okay, we will do the lips after, don't worry. Let's move on to illuminator. Now I've got lots of illuminators. A few different ones would have looked really pretty with this look, but I went with Angel, and yeah, I like it. You can see it's well used. And I'm going to just put that, this is like in place of we call our highlights illuminators, okay? It's cream. So it just goes, I would say, on the top of that cheekbone, just kind of in the center of that whole strip where you did, where you applied your cheek shade. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. If I'm not always making sense, I do have like specific verbal videos to explain all of this. Okay, and then let's go down the bridge of the nose with the Angel there. I actually did contour my nose a bit today. Okay, let's do the Cupid's bow. And then I like to put a bit on my fingers and go under my brow bone. So that could always be done after you're done your eye look too, but whatever. I think it's just fine to do it now. Okay, make sure you got it blended in. And then you can always just take a brush and just make sure that you blend it in that Angel so you don't have, or your highlights, you don't have like a streak. And that's so easy. I know, it's so good. I was gonna say, my daughter uses my product all the time. She's 19. And a lot of times she just blends in her cheek shades and all of that with her finger. So don't get hung up on that kind of stuff, okay? I just want you to have fun and start to love makeup. All right, let's do an eye look here. So we have London. This is like a mauve, a matte, mid-tone, I would say. Kind of has a bit of gray in it there. And then we have Gigi. Gigi is like a pretty fine milled shimmer, and it's kind of almost matches the London, same mauvey tones, and then a really light pink grayish fine milled shimmer, and that one's called Sis. Okay, so let's get the eyeshadow brush. I already primed with my brightening highlight and then a setting powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swirl. I did like, I think about 3 swirls in London, and I'm just going to start kind of right under where that arch is, landing a lot of the product, and then again that window wiper motion, rainbow, what have you. Go ahead and go in that crease. I go up above because I have both hooded and deep set eyes. So if I keep it too much in the crease, you won't see it unless my eyes are closed. Okay, so that's London. You could easily just use that over your whole lid. That would work too. Okay, I'm going to use the smaller end, and I'm just gonna do a couple taps, and I'm gonna deepen London out on the outer corner. Now you wouldn't have to do this, like you don't need to, okay? So this is just kind of upping the game, upping the look, deepening it, but you wouldn't have needed to. Like you literally, if you're like, that all stresses me out, just take that mid-tone, light tone, and put it all over your lid, and that's fine too, okay? The thing is, I want you to get comfortable using makeup. It doesn't matter if you can see or can't see. I've just learned how to do this all through muscle memory. Okay, and then I did bring that London with the small end of the brush under the bottom lash line. Okay, that was easy, right? I feel like you could do that. Okay, let's go into Gigi. I'm just going to use my middle finger. Isn't that pretty? I don't know, shimmers are so fun. I don't care how old you are, and I don't care if I have a wrinkly eyelid, I wear my shimmers, bottom line. Okay, I'm using my finger, and I'm adding it to the center of my lid. Easy peasy. And then we're gonna do Sis with our pinky into the inner corner there. It's the darkest point of the face, so let's brighten it up with this nice bright shade. You could totally use that Sis too like right on top of Angel if you wanted. That would be really pretty. Okay, because it's just fine meld, so it can work as a highlight too, right? Okay, let's give that a quick blend. Right? How pretty and easy was that? Okay, I threw on some mascara just to get that finished look. So pretty, right? And so easy. Okay, let's just finish off with lips. If you're curious, I always like to do on my lashes, well, recently, this is what I've been doing. I've been doing like a volumizing one, so got this for Christmas in my stocking. It's the Better Than Sex by Too Faced, and then the Sky High by Maybelline. I do that over top because then I get the volumizing and the lengthening. And currently my lashes are on a shorter, going through a shorter phase, so I really like the combo of both. Okay, let's do lips. Okay, so this is my new lip liner. I'm liking it. It's just a Sephora brand. It's called Rum Raisin. Sephora, I think it's suede lip liner. I don't know. And of course, I always try to remember it and then I can't see it, so I forget. But I do know it's Sephora and it's Rum Raisin, okay? So let's line the lips and then we will use that same cheek shades on our lips, okay? It's really pretty and it goes on really smooth. Okay, let's just not talk. Okay, let's get some color on our lips. I just have to say, I do that by muscle memory. That was just by practice. I can't actually see what I'm doing. So I know some of this stuff may seem daunting, even if you can see, but if you can't, just practice. I do have a lip lining tip video as well, all in my blind makeup playlist. Okay, let's throw on a bit of Royal first. I do really like the gloss shades because they just make your lips look fuller. Okay, that's it. Isn't that pretty? I love like the contrast. I love the pop of the shades, but they're still kind of deep, good for winter, but I love the contrast with my like more pale winter skin. And I just wanted to share that with you because I really love this look. So this is the look. Let me know if you'd like the link or if you would like help building a look that fits perfectly for you. Again, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for subscribing, the likes, all the comments, and all of the things. I really appreciate you all and have a great day.